So tell us about them and why you did them that way.
I did it that way because from day one I foresee, because the nature of the land is quite a long piece of land from the main road to the beach. We're talking about the total length,
Sure.
like 300 odd meters
Okay,
long.
right.
And so if we just build one tower, we have too much
Yes.
leftover space.
Sure.
And then if we build two towers, I don't like that idea because there will be problems with
Yeah, with the
units
views
overlooking
and-
at each other. I still want to just have one tower with every single room
Okay.
enjoying unobstructed views. And on top of that, then I considered, the tower, the condominium there would be very, very suitable for expats, for my our foreign buyers who might be spending in a year just like 6 months, sometimes 4 months during the cold winter season.
Okay.
In Europe, they come stay here.
Sure.
But then the rest of the time, high-rise condominium for them is very convenient.
Okay.
All they need to do is just lock
That's
the
it.
door.
Yeah. Okay.
Just take a car to the airport, and
That's
then
it,
they
right.
leave it to us to take care the unit. And whereas the remaining land, if we build them like very low rise, like the second phase, right on the beach, low rise condos, and
But they look
only,
look like villas.
they look like villas, but in fact they are also condos.
Yeah.
I think the local Bangkok Thais
Sure.
or the Thais from other provinces, they will enjoy that.
Okay.
They come here, come to party here. Just very, very popular for them to come for the weekends and all this. And in here, it's just a few steps away from the beach.
Sure.
And then for the
Absolutely.
local Thais, the tendency, they more often they like to live lower, really close to the beach, close to the facilities.
So it's the Farangs who like the height more.
More designed for the
Okay.
for our
Thai
Thai
nationals.
nationals.
Okay. And do they come with the same options that you have here in the tower? The 1, 2, 3 bedroom.
Basically, yes. We there's no differentiation
Okay.
between the Thais and the foreigners
Okay.
in terms of pricing, in terms of the facilities they have.
And when do you anticipate that phase 2 will be completed?
Phase 2, I think it will be, now we have totally 6 of those villas. The first one is already close to completion. And then the remaining 5, they're at different stages.
Okay.
I think it will take us another 6 months or so
Okay.
to finish all those villas.
Okay, great.
Yeah, then we'll at that time we should be well on our way
Sure.
of on our phase 3.
Phase 3. And what's that going to be?
Phase 3, in our plan, we did not plan to sell the phase 3 just now. We are going to have them kept as medium to long-term investment. They will be they're going to be fully furnished,
Okay.
and then we provide service, and then have them leased out as
All right, like serviced
furnished
apartments,
serviced
right?
apartments.
Okay.
It's a little bit like a hotel.
Okay. So you're really hitting all the different markets, actually, aren't you, within one
I think
project?
that, yes. I think that's maybe that may suit the best the demand, the market demand. Pattaya is such a mixed
Sure.
a city.
Oh, absolutely.
It's popular amongst the Europeans, and
Absolutely.
it's also a very popular city amongst the Thai.
Well, it's funny, isn't it? 10 years
I don't want to
ago, not so
overlook
much,
either
but
market.
yeah, sure, absolutely. Okay, so let's just come back to the tower. How many rooms do you have here? How many units do you have?
Altogether, it's quite a lot. I think we have around 330 odd units.
Units.
And then on top, another around 10 commercial units.
Okay.
The commercial units will be for in the future. We'll be having some facilities like convenience stores.
Okay. Coffee
not
shops.
big size, mini size, and coffee shop.
Yeah.
Bar lounge, and then also reception area for the service apartment facilities.
Of course.
And then we're planning to have a spa as well.
Okay.
A relaxation spa as well.
Okay. Okay. Well, all these things take time. And how many people about, I don't know what the term that you use in your trade is, have actually exchanged now, and they own the unit completely?
It didn't come so fast as I expected. But anyhow, after transferring units for now 1.5 years, we got more than 70% of those who bought. Transfer the units.
Okay.
In terms of number, it's over 70 units
well,
being transferred to the buyers, and then we're expecting now come the beginning of another cool season.
Sure.
Some of the remaining customers should be coming to do the transfers for the remaining units.
Well, as you said about you had the change in the contractor or whatever, and this has been a particularly troublesome last 15 months with the exchange rate, and for those coming with euros or pounds, everything's shifted, and of course that's affected anybody who wants to invest, and and of course there's a snowball effect, doesn't it?
That's right.
It affects so many parts. So project 3 gets pushed further down the line because they're still trying to get little bits finished.
Yes.
So it's been challenging, and of course the political situation has perhaps made the prospects for some people a little bit not so promising.
It slowed down a little bit our transfer schedule. Who would have expected
who would know?
Incidents like the yellow shirts, red shirts would happen.
I know. But what can you do?
Even in the airport and then in the middle of the Bangkok city. But actually now with the situation stabilized for almost half a year now.
Absolutely.
I'm seeing everything's getting back on track.
Slowly coming back, and the exchange rate is starting to
also. Half a year ago, I think my buyers, a lot of them come with almost crying face.
I can imagine.
Just complaining that they lost like how many percent over the few years. If they compare the exchange rate then and 2 years ago. And but I think by now, again, most of them are used to now the now exchange rate. And in fact, over the past few weeks, if you notice, the euro dollar has crept up a little bit.
It's going the right way.
Going back up a little bit against the Thai baht.
So I'm sure you're getting notifications on your BlackBerry. Yes, okay, it's going the right way. But yes, it is. It starts to sort of build the confidence back into things.
Yes.
And of course, when you're talking about the type of money that we're talking about, because a lot of our viewers will have seen us do reports on condos that are 1 million baht. So the exchange rate, it affects things. But when you're talking about a unit such as the one we're sitting in now, what would be the rough kind of figure for something like this? How much would you be selling this for?
You're talking about, say, the units we are now sitting here. Average price is quite close to 40 million.
Quite close to 40. Right.
On the lower floors, with 30 odd million. The up from this floor further up is around 40.
So I mean it's a lot of money, but you're getting a lot for your pound or your euro or your buck, as the Americans would say. And the units, of course, are stunning, as are the views. Today it's a little bit hazy, but actually it's really nice.
Yes,
it's really nice. And as you said, because some of the other developers who'd been talking about doing stuff, so they actually have uninterrupted views right up and down the coast at the moment.
At the moment, yes. It's 360 degree.
Wow.
Panoramic view.
Well, Eric, I think we're going to wrap it up now, but thank you very much for answering my questions today, because I think Royale Beach is one of the ones that people still talk about, and for a while maybe went off the radar a little bit, because of everything that happened.
Internal changes.
But you're back on now, and there you go. If you are looking to invest, or I mean, these are really quite spectacular units. a unit, to be honest, it's too insignificant a word to describe the luxury that Eric and his team are offering. As he said, it's actually a lifestyle. Okay, this is Paul for PMTV saying goodbye. Thank you very much, Eric.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Paul.
you. Cheers.
Thank you.